Hi, my name is Kamal Dea, and I am your care coach. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what a care coach is and what my role is in this class. So a care coach is someone who has completed this class and is now helping other students complete this class with the help of the professor. Um, so I am assigned to Professor Pochin, and I have been working with Professor Pochin for 3 years now. Um, this is our fourth fall now, actually. This is my fourth fall with Professor Pochin, and I have been working with her for a while, so we know each other. And a year ago, my student Augustina joined the team, so she will be working with us too. Augustina and I have been working for a year now. She was my student, I believe, last fall or the fall before. I don't remember very well, but I have known Augustina for a little bit too. So I usually start our presentation with a video that my department made for us to show. The actors in these videos aren't actually actors, they're actually care coaches and their students that not volunteered, kind of recruited to make the video. So the people in this video are my coworkers, but they're no longer with us. But I'm not going to show you the video. I'll probably link it in the video if you want to see it, but it basically says what I just said. And so does the slide. So the slide has a little bit more information about what I do. I will be holding weekly tutoring sessions to help you guys with questions you have about notes or content of the notes, homework questions, just extra practice if you need, or if you just need someone to talk like math with, like I don't understand the concept of this, or like I'm not understanding this, or like I don't understand the difference between these two things. We can talk about all that. And if you can't make it to the session times Augustina and I are holding and Professor Pochin's office hours, we can, all three of us can hold one-on-one consultations through Zoom or over the phone if you need. So reach out to us if you are in need of help and you are unable to come to our tutoring sessions. So like let's say I have a tutoring session at 3 and you don't get off from work until 5, but none of us have anything planned for after 5. So you can shoot us a text or an email. Professor Pochin, Augustina, and I share our phone numbers with you guys, but Oriana and Andre, your lab instructors, do not. You can reach them through email, or you can go to their Zoom sessions at the time of lab and they can help you there. But Professor Pochin, Augustina, and I are a little bit more in close proximity to you. So you can reach us at any time as long as it's at a reasonable hour. I will answer any texts before 11 p.m. After 11 p.m., I won't answer any more texts. So, my phone number is at the end. So let's talk a little bit about. I'm sorry about that. Let's talk a little bit about me now. I love cartoons and I love anime. One of my favorite cartoons for a while has been Steven Universe, but now Steven Universe is over, so I'm looking for what to watch. I'm really liking how Owl House looks, and I'm really liking how, what other show was it? I watched a little bit of OKKO, and I liked it, but I kind of fell off of it. Um, my all-time favorite show is Ruby, and I can't wait for season 8 to start in the fall, later in the fall, after October, I believe. Um, I haven't watched any new animes in a while. I've been kind of neglecting it. I've been wanting for everything to stack up so I can sit down and binge a lot of things at once because I'm a serious binge watcher. Like, I'm the kind of person who's like, oh, this only has 24 episodes, let's watch it all at once. I do that a lot, but I haven't done it in a while. Uh, I love arts and craft. Um, Lots of craft actually has been going on more than art, sadly. I have been neglecting my art a lot, but I have been embroidering on a denim vest for a while now, and I'm making this big monstera leaf on the back. And I'm almost done with it. I'm halfway done with it. I started the project a long time ago, but I never worked on it until recently. And due to the Rona, I have had time to work on it. So I got through half the project over the break between summer and fall. And I'm gonna plan on keep working on it when I have free time. Um, my major is astrophysics, which is a combination of science, math, and space, which are my three favorite subjects: science, math, and space. So I'm like, why can't I just do what I love? And then I was like, yes, that's right, I can. I can just make my own major. And that's when I found out astrophysics already exists and I can just do that. And I'm like, oh, I can do that. I'll do that. Um, I also play a lot of video games. I use it as a way to socialize now. Before it was just a way for me to procrastinate. But now, due to the Rona, I am able to reconnect with a lot of friends that I had lost connection with because, I don't know, I wasn't playing that much before, but I'm playing more now because it's a way for me to socialize with people that I don't get to see anymore. So, like, my friends from when I used to live in California, I get to see them, well, not see them, I get to talk to them more often now because of video games. But it's been very hard for me to be able to balance school and wanting to socialize because campus is closed and I miss socializing so much. So my tutoring sessions are going to be my little bit of socialization, so I'm probably going to like answer your question and then ramble a little bit. I'm sorry about that. I'm just warning you ahead of time. This is my face. I recently dyed my hair pink. That's why one of these pictures don't look like the others. I'm blue in all the other photos because I've had blue hair for 7 years. This picture right here was at the beginning of the year, actually. I took this the first day of spring semester, and I think I took this last week. I believe I took this last week. So I had blue hair for the longest time, and now I have pink and purple hair. And I absolutely love my pink and purple, but I don't know, I kind of love them both. I kind of love them both, honestly. I have 3 cats, and this is my baby boy Aries. He's a lover boy, and he's probably sleeping on my phone, and I haven't replied to you because he's sleeping on my phone. And if you can't tell, this desk is made of glass. He's sleeping on top of my keyboard, technically, because I can't see it. He isn't the only culprit of taking up my desk. This is my cat Apollo. Me and my brother pretend that this is our dad, and who wouldn't want a dad like this? Come on, look at this face. Look at this face. This is my dad. I can't argue. This is my dad. My parents are divorced. I don't care for my real dad. And this is my son. This is my little boy. My little boy. This is the day my mom. Oops. Let's go back. No, go back. This is the day my mom brought him home. One of her patients found him in a parking lot. And this is him a few weeks later. And then this is him a few weeks later. And then a few weeks later. And then a few weeks later. And then 6 months later. He's a big boy now. He's a very big boy now. He's 2 years old now. Can you believe that? Oh, my boy. I love him so much, but he's such an asshole. He scratches and bites me all the time. And then now something a little scary. I show this to my students because if you are a STEM or a business major, this class is going to be important and you're going to need to know this content well for some of your future classes, especially if you are a STEM major. And I don't want to scare you, but I want you to know how important this class can be. You might think that this is a beginner class, it's not that important, but it is a beginner class and this is the building blocks of some of the things you are going to learn in the future. And some students kind of just gloss over that and don't really think of that fact. I made this flowchart so you can see how intermediate algebra opens up pathways to other courses. So if you finish out intermediate algebra, you can now take college algebra, college mathematics, or math for liberal arts. These two tend to be considered the same class. I don't remember if they aren't, because I was looking at the list of all the classes available. I believe these two are two different classes. And then once you finish college algebra, you can start taking Chem 1, trigonometry, pre-calculus, or statistical methods, or statistics if you're doing liberal math. And then after pre-calculus, the calculus pathway is open, and then after chemistry, the chemistry pathway is open. So this class is an important building block for what you're going to be doing in the future. Even if some of the stuff we learn in class isn't going to apply to your major, the steps of how to do the math, of how to understand reading the math, and all that is going to be important. If you're going to be a STEM major, you're probably going to do some research, and you're going to need to be able to read that data. And if you don't know how to read that data, you don't know what the paper says. So I want you to be paying attention in this class. Math, I want you to treat it like a language. A lot of people try to think of math as like something you just need to memorize. It is not something you need to memorize. There are vocabulary words and there are definitions and stuff like that you need to learn. Just small things like, what is an x-intercept? What is a zero? What is the difference between the two? If you don't know the difference between the two, questions, word problems are going to get you. So I want you to please focus a little extra in this class, and if you get stuck at any point, the three of us are here to help you. Please, pretty please reach out. We will help you in any way we can. Professor Pochin sometimes teaches college algebra, and in the summers she helps with trigonometry. I help with her trigonometry class. I'm sorry, that was a hiccup on my part. I am currently taking Calc 3, so I can tutor in up to Calc 2. So if you need help with that, if you're going to take the math course, I am probably going to stay at Valencia, or I'll be at UCF. I am giving you my number. You can contact me in your future classes if you need help. And Professor Pochin also, but Professor Pochin doesn't remember much of calculus. But Augustina and I are taking the STEM courses. So we both are going to be taking all the way to Chem 3. Not Chem 3, I'm sorry, Calculus 3. So we are going to be taking these courses. So if you are going to be taking these courses, we will be there in the future to help, because we are giving you our phone numbers. So please, here's my phone number. Message me through Canvas while you're in this class. I will see that. I will be checking Canvas probably twice a day, every day, Monday through Friday, I believe. Saturday, Sunday, I try not to do too much be online too much, because those are like family days. But if you text me, I can probably find 5 or 10 minutes to answer your question real quick and to clarify anything you need. So texting me is the best bet. I will get to you within 10 to 15 minutes if I see it. Or if I'm asleep, I am asleep. So I'll get to you when I wake up. I guess that's it. I'm so excited to work with you guys. I'm sorry if that last slide scared you, but I want you to do well, and I want you to ask as many questions as you can. Because the only way you can really understand something is if you can see where you are lacking and ask questions. So if you're stuck, please, if you're stuck at any point, just ask, please. So I'm gonna let you guys go now. This is about to hit 15 minutes. I'm so sorry about this long ass video, but this is usually my introduction in the beginning of the year, which I don't get to do because class and campus. No class, no campus. So I hope to see you guys around.